Hi everyone, and welcome to another one of my Doctor Who character building figure reviews, and today I shall be reviewing one of the minifigures, and this one is Silurian General Restac from the Series 5 episode Cold Blood. Now I got this from Argos today for £1.99, and the two other minifigures I got were two 11th Doctors. Now I was hoping for two other figures that weren't 11th Doctor figures, because I did get an 11th Doctor figure in the TARDIS mini set recently, but unfortunately because the minifigures are put in bags without any clear bits, you can't tell which one you're getting, so you just have to pick one up and hope for the best. But unfortunately I've got two spare 11th Doctors now, which is okay, I guess. Like, I could perhaps give them to some of my friends, or just keep them for spares for the future, just in case I break or lose any of them. But this video is focusing on Silurian General Restac, so now I'm going to start talking about her. Now, she is made from the same sculpt as the Amy Pond figure, apart from the head sculpt, because that is entirely new, and Amy Pond does not have those weird spikes on top of her head. And like all the other minifigures, apart from Dalek, she comes with a nice little display stand, which is in style of the new Doctor Who logo. And first of all, I'm going to talk about the packaging she came in, and also about how building her went. Now, the packets for the Doctor Who character building figures are all the same. You've got some pictures of some of the Series 1 figures on the front, along with the character building logo, and also a bit that says constructible, collectible and compatible underneath. Also tells you that each figure comes with a display base, apart from the Dalek figures. Also tells you that there are 10 to collect, and that this is Series 1. Also got the new BBC logo in the top corner, along with 5+. Now, as I said earlier in the video, there is no clear bits in the packaging, and you can't tell which figure you are going to get, so you'll just have to feel the packets to perhaps get an idea of which figure you're getting. But even when I did that earlier, I couldn't tell which one I was getting, so you just have to pick some up and hope for the best, really. But I'm glad I got Silurian General Restac, because she's a really good figure. And if we take a look at the back, we can see another new Doctor Who logo, and also a lot of product and company information. Also says at the bottom that it contains one micro figure with display base, but also that the display base is not included with any of the Dalek figures, because the Daleks can just stand up absolutely fine by themselves. And also with the packets, you get this nice little leaflet showing all of the micro figures from Series 1, apart from the super rare figures which have recently been announced. Now, the figures on here include the 11th Doctor with his blue shirt, the normal 11th Doctor with his red bow tie, two Weeping Angel variants, a Cyberman, a Smiler with an angry face, Dalek Strategist, Silurian General Restac, and also a Dalek Drone. Also, underneath each figure, it tells you how common or rare they are. The ones with the green bricks underneath them are the common ones. The ones with the yellow bricks are the ones that are halfway between common and rare, basically standard. And then the ones with the red bricks are rare. Now, I would love to get some of the rare figures, especially the 11th Doctor with his blue shirt, because that's the 11th Doctor figure I want most out of the character building line, and hopefully I shall come across that soon. Also on the back of the leaflet, it shows you the HM Armed Forces line of character building figures, which are also announced at around the same time as these, I believe. They look pretty good as well. I might buy some of them to go with the Doctor Who character building figures. But anyway, let's get back to Silurian General Restac. Now, when you open the packet with Silurian General Restac in, this is how she comes, in 4 pieces. One piece which is the legs, one which is her skirt, one which is her torso, and one which is her head. Very easy to put together, all the pieces go together really nicely. And now I'm going to put her back together again and start reviewing her. Now, if we take a look at Silurian General Restac up close, we can see that she is a really highly detailed figure, and she is my favourite of the character building figures I currently own. We can see that she has a bit of a concerned facial expression, like she's woken up an hour late for school, and head sculpt is really good in terms of detail. We can see some of her scales on the side and some on her forehead. She's got these really nice sea blue eyes surrounded with some bright green scales, and also her mouth, which has been painted, I think, dark blue around the edges to make it stand out quite a bit. And one of my favourite features about the figure is that she features the scar that Restac had in Cold Blood. Now, I don't recall seeing the scar on the 5-inch figure of her, so I'm really happy to see it on the character building figure. And if we take a look at her outfit, we can see that she is wearing her big Silurian General coat, which is red, and also the Silurian warrior armour underneath. Now, the coat does have a little bit of detail around the middle where there's a belt which holds it onto Restac, I think, and then on the warrior parts of the outfit you've got some little detail around the collar and also some grey squares on the torso, which I believe are meant to represent the metal parts of the armour. Her sleeves aren't detailed and her hands are just green. There's no other detail on the red jacket at the back, but I think there are some creases on it which do help to make it look a bit more lifelike. And then when we get to the bottom of her outfit, we can see her grey trousers with her little brown boots, which are just her head can turn 360 degrees. Both arms do a 360 degree turn from the shoulders, and they do pop off when you do that, so you will need to put them back on afterwards. And her hands can turn 360 degrees at the wrists. She can also turn 360 degrees at the waist, and her legs can move up and down. So that is all of Silurian General Restac's articulation, and overall I think she is a really nice figure, just like the 5-inch version of Silurian General Restac. The detail on the head sculpt is absolutely brilliant, and that is my favourite thing about the figure. It looks really good up close and I'm really impressed with it. The paintwork is absolutely fine the way it is. I don't see any problems with it. And the articulation is very good as well, just the same as the Doctor's and Amy's articulation. And out of 5, I give the Silurian General Restac figure a very well earned 5 out of 5. And I think that if you are collecting the character building micro figures, I really hope that you find this one, because it is a really nice little figure and I'm really impressed with it. But there is something that I do think would have been good about the figure, and that would have been if she came with a smaller version of the Silurian guns that we saw the Silurians with in Series 5, because in all the scenes that General Restac was in, I think she had one of the Silurian guns with her, and I think it would have been nice if she came with a little version of one of them. But I don't think that spoils anything about the figure for me, and I still highly recommend this one to you. And that is all I have to say for this review, YouTubers. I hope you've all enjoyed watching it, and I'm stuck on whether I should start reviewing the character building figures with 2 in one review or just 1 per review. Let me know in the comments section if you'd rather see me do 2 character building figures in 1 review or just 1 review for each figure, because I'm really stuck on what to do about that. Okay, so that is pretty much it for this review, YouTubers. I hope you've all enjoyed watching it, and I shall see you again soon in another one of my Doctor Who figure reviews. Now, I don't know what I'll be reviewing next. I might be doing a 5-inch figure, or I might be doing another character building set, but I shall let you know what I'll be reviewing next in my channel comment section. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you again soon.